Testing, testing, testing. Today we're making bagels. Today we're making bagels. Today we're making bagels. Welcome back to my YouTube. On today's episode, we are going to be making 4-ingredient protein bagels. I saw this recipe on Instagram, and I'm going to see if I can do it the same way as whoever was making it in the video. Yes, the popcorn bowl is back. I will be making it in the popcorn bowl. I have yet to get a mixing bowl. So ever since I've lived here, I have not bought any bagels, but I love me a bagel and cream cheese, and I will go out and buy it at another establishment. But I haven't really bought bagels from a store and like made them for breakfast here. So I'm gonna see if I can be a little wifey and make them. So we'll see. Like I said before, 4 ingredients. They're supposed to be, I guess, high in protein, probably because of the yogurt that's in there. I'm gonna bring the camera closer so you can see what I'm actually doing, what I'm actually putting in the bowl. But let's see by the end of this video if I can actually make it. Okay, so first up, we're going to be setting the oven to 375 degrees. So I'm going to do that. Push this up. There we go. So we're going to start. We're going to bake. And put it to 375. Oh, and that's right. Did that wrong. Dang, why am I acting like I don't know how to bake? And then while it's in there, I'm going to put the oven light on so I can see if how it's doing. So these are the ingredients we're going to be using. It's only 4. We're going to be using flour, all-purpose, any kind. The recipe on Instagram didn't really have a preference of which flour. This is just the one that I found at the store. We've got baking powder, salt, and then I am just going to be using non-fat Greek yogurt, no flavor. So we're going to do the 2 cups of flour first. So I got my 1 cup here and my knife to level it. We're going to get this. Put it this way. Ugh, I hate using flour. It's so messy. I'm going to pat it down and then level it. All right, so here's 1 cup. All right, let's get the 2nd cup. Make sure. Now we are going to do 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure this measures correctly. That looks about right. Salt. And I like this packaging on the baking powder because it has a leveler already in there, so I don't have to level it with a knife. Make sure that it's all there. And then plop the baking powder. Now we're just going to mix the dry ingredients. Don't be weirded out. I'm using a fork. Probably won't. It's not professional, but that's how I'm going to do it. And then we're going to give it a good mix, 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 mix. All right. That look good enough. All right, now we're going to do the 1 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt. I'm just using this yogurt here. Open it. Move this over so you have to see. All right. And I'm just going to get a spoon and then put it in this measuring cup. I'm going to get a 1/2 cup too, because I could just measure that, 1/2 of that, but I don't want to do all that, so we're just going to use a 1/2 cup. We're going to do the cup first. Let me just mix it. There's always that watery film at the top. We'll mix it. Dang, I hope I could use all this yogurt after I'm finished making these bagels. All right, pop that in here. Okay. This, I hope this is 1 cup. Y'all, it's messy, but we ball. Here's the 1 cup. Get every last drop out. We don't want our bagels being dry. All right, now let's fill the 1/2 cup. So this 1 1/2 cup. I said before. All right, that looks good enough. All right, y'all. So it should look like this. I don't want it to fall, but here's the dry ingredients with the yogurt on top. Let's see if I can get a light one there. Yeah. So now we are gonna mix it together to make dough. All right. This is low key the part that I'm dreading. I never made dough before, but I'm gonna have to get my hands in there and. Ugh. All right. Here I go. My hands are clean, by the way. Not that it matters. I'm gonna be the one eating it, not you. Uh, Ooh, the texture feels weird. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bakers. How do y'all freaking do this? Ew. It's not that bad. But the dough is kind of sticking to my fingers. That beep is telling me that the oven is ready. Guys, this is what it's looking like so far. At this point, this is giving I'm playing with my food. Ooh, this texture is something. The only thing about this is when I'm making cookie dough and mixing it, I can see that it's mixed. I feel like this, everything is the same color. I can't see if I got everything. Oh, okay. We'll just make sure I got all of the. Ooh, this is weird. It's forming though. Make sure I got all of the flour. Sorry for my sniffles. My allergies are here. All right, y'all. The dough is about sticky as heck, so I don't know what it's giving. But I'm about to use some flour and put it on the. I'll show you. Let me use one of these. We'll get some flour and put it on the surface. The surface is clean, so maybe it can help with the stickiness. Because, baby, that stickiness ain't no joke. I don't know how much to use, but I'm just sprinkle a lot on the counter and spread it. This is probably a lot, but hey, I'm not a bread maker for real, so look at this. It's sticky, y'all. All right, and I'm just going, I don't know how to even knead bread. I be seeing people do it with their palms. We gonna go like that. Ooh, y'all. This is type fun, but it's also type messy. Oh yeah, the flour is helping. Well, I hope this not gonna make my joint dry. Knead, and then they be doing like this, or like this with the palm of their hands. Oh my gosh, guys. It's almost as if I'm like making pizza dough. I hope I'm kneading it correctly. Okay. The stickiness is going away. Thank you, flour. All right. Now, I don't know how long you're supposed to knead it for, but I'm gonna do it a couple more times, and then I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna cut it so I have 6 bagels, because that's what the girlie said from online. And she had like a little, ooh, tap that. She had like a little tool that I see people use to like cut sourdough bread and stuff. I don't have that, so you use what you got, and I'm just gonna use a knife. So, ooh, it's like a little booty. All right. All right. So she rolled it, or she went like this, right, into like a little ball, and then she cut it in half. So we're gonna cut it in half. I'm gonna get another knife. We're gonna use this knife, and then we're just going to cut it in half. Right, and then she took the one half and she rolled it, and then from that roll she cut that into 3 pieces. So I'm just trying to make sure that the roll is even. Anytime I feel like a sticky area, I'm just adding more flour, because you don't want your hands to be sticky while you're rolling it. All right, and now it looks like a hot dog bun. Now I'm just going to cut that into 3 pieces. Try to make it 3 equal pieces. And then we're going to do the same to this half, because I'm trying to make, like I said before, 6. I'm going to roll it again. Roll, 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 roll. Wow, this is making me seem like I'm a real baker for real. Real bakers out there, I know I'm probably doing a lot of stuff wrong, so not too much. But the people who don't know how to bake, I'm an expert. Now we're going to cut that into 3s. Now, with each of the 6 individual bagels, we're just gonna roll it into like a log, and then we're gonna form the bagel, baby. So I'm gonna roll it, roll, 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 roll. And there's still like flour on my hand, so make that easy. Roll it into like a little worm or a little snake, and then you're gonna connect it like a bagel. And have a little hole in the middle, like it's a little donut. Oh my gosh. Why am I like proud of myself right now? I'm actually making bread. All right, and then here's my first one. Now I'm gonna continue to make the other ones, and you can make it as sloppy or as neat as you want, because you know what? This is yours. So you're gonna make it how you like. And then also too, I'm just gonna get me a little pan out so I can just set these aside in a pan. All right, y'all, I've got all 6, and then I just put 1 egg in here, because you gotta put egg wash on the top. Like I said, I don't have all the materials that the one lady was using in the video. So, because she had like a brush thing, to put on top. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use a fork and pry my fingers to freaking put the egg wash on. So we're just gonna spread it around town. Can I use my freaking hands? Because that's what's about to happen. I just can't. Oh yeah. I'm gonna use my finger. And then just make sure I get in these fingernails real good. And I saw in the video that she said you could be real generous because one egg, like, put that on all of the bagels, smother them in the wash. Right. I'm gonna this up. Do all six. All right, y'all. So as you can see, I was very generous with the egg wash, and yes, I use my nappy little, I mean my fat little fingers, and I spread that egg, and I still got some more left, so it's giving. I'm just grabbing the rest of those. But I'm going to put these in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. Y'all, no way I just made bagels. No way I just made these bagels. Y'all, it's looking good. This is what they look like coming out the oven 30 minutes. I let them sit for a good 6 minutes. They still hot. But I'm gonna crack one of these bad boys open, put some cream cheese on it, and see how she tastes. Y'all, I just cut it open. Look, you see the steam coming off of it? Oh, let's put on that cream cheese. All right, y'all. Moment of truth. I put some cream cheese on that bad boy. Look. Cream cheese. Now let's see how she tastes. Mind you, first time making any type of bread for that matter, but 4 ingredient bagel. Let's see if it busts. Mmm. Yeah, I'm opening the bakery tomorrow. No. Yeah, no way this is good. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hold on. Okay. It's soft. Can I see like the bread part? Mm-hmm. Let's bust. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I really baked. And not just cookies this time. I made bagels. I'm about to make pasta next time. Nah, but for real, this is good. I say out of 10, it gives a solid 8 out of 10. No, 8.5. It was really good. Hmm. The cream cheese is good too. But I should have probably tasted it. No, I tasted a little bit. So when I was trying to get one out of the pan, it was sticking. So there was like a little bit left on the pan. I tried that plain, and the plain part, like the bread part, was good too. So y'all, 4 ingredient bagel. Y'all don't have to go to the store and buy bagels anymore. It's cheaper than the ingredients, all that together, cheaper than buying it at the store. And there's not all those additives. And you can keep making it and making it and making it and making it until the flour and all the rest of the ingredients is gone. Make it, y'all, and y'all can do it. If I can do it, y'all can do it. This is the non-cook channel, y'all. Non-bake might as well be. And I did it. I'm proud. But yeah, this is good. I would say the difficulty level was definitely a medium, just because this was my first time like kneading dough, and like it was like sticking to my hands, and like that was just my first time making bread in general. So it's definitely a medium. So I'm getting into the medium level, guys. I don't know when I'm gonna get to the hard level. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I have. Let me know in the comments. Tongue twister. Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to cook or bake next on this channel, or even what vlogs you want to see. If you like this one, please like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it all for now. Ta-ta. Bye.